We have Igwe Orah. Igwe is on the line with us this morning. Igwe, can you hear me? Good morning.
Yes, I can hear you, but not too clear. Anyway, good
Okay,
morning.
good morning to you. This incident happened within your vicinity. Can you tell us exactly what happened and why are we having these kinds of breaches in Achi at this time?
Thank you very much, and good morning once again. My name is Igwe Sunday Ozemena Orah. Being the second executive, the first of H.R.H. I'm the chairman, Achi Traditional Rulers Council. Having introduced myself, this incident of yesterday is a total embarrassment to the entire local government, not only Achi in particular, because yesterday was our Eke Market Day, our prime market day, and this incident happened in the market. Shows the boldness of the people and the intruders. One, that we have a network in Achi, which is called Security Network. And we kind of try to put all the security measures in place, to avert something like this. But to my greatest surprise, the whole thing looks like it has collapsed. One, we have barricades in all the entrances and exits of Achi to be able to check such incident, to be able to, deal with it. But this thing that happened yesterday shows there's a lot of lapses in our security network, and it's very, very embarrassing. I've been able to sit and discuss with the people involved, the chairman and then the security manager. And I think we need to go back to the table to see how we can be able to restructure our security. Because what we are seeing today is very, 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 very embarrassing. And I must tell you this, yesterday I was in Enugu, I have to rush back home. Because I don't know how I can be in Enugu and this kind of thing is happening in Achi. I have to come back to Achi very late yesterday. So that is the situation. We are going back, we are trying to see how we can restructure our security architecture to make sure that this kind of incident doesn't happen again. And again, let me not blame anybody for this. For this issue of taking tolls on the road, most often by the security agency, is never the best. Because if we were to be at alert when this thing happened, I don't think we'll have all this kind of casualty. But because they are there, I don't know what they are really doing there. Stopping all these Okada people and doing one kind of thing or the other. It's not the best, even if you want to do certain things like which is not okay. You don't do it within such environment where you have all kind of people, traffic and human traffic and other traffics. So to me, we need to go back and have a discussion both with the police and the army.
Right.
And then our local vigilante, that is security summit, all the security organs are within the neighborhood. We need to, discuss them to know how best we can deal with it. Recently, we used to have this kidnapping issue along Oji River and the Achi route. But something was done. The police, they kind of, beefed up the security within that area, and then our neighborhood was up and doing. That is how we're able to secure that road temporarily. So, but this other one now is what I really cannot explain and understand. Yes.
Right. This particular checkpoint, is it a daily occurrence, or is it on a market day, on the Eke market day, that this checkpoint regularly happens?
Yes, my findings show that they do that every Eke day, every market day. It's not a regular thing. It's not like they're there any other day. It's only, from what they told me, they said it's only on Eke day. Always there on Eke day.
But is it possible that the reason why they do it is to be sure that people who come into the market are safe and secured with their properties?
I wouldn't say, for instance, that place is not, the market is not, you only have one access road straight to the market. That is from Nini. for instance, or from Achi to Ini. It's a very straight road. So to me, there is no reason for one to think of any kind of security breach by any criminal. But what I think is, they are not giving the market any protection. What kind of protection? What do you have in the market? People that are selling all these foodstuff and small things. You don't have. It's not like you have any warehouse, or you don't like you don't have any shopping mall, or it's not like you have any bank within that area. You go see plain place where people gather and do their business on a day every 4 days. So I don't believe that it has to do with giving the market security. We have other markets all over the places, and then which of them is kind of experience this kind of protection. I wouldn't know. The agency wants to know why they employ them at least to go and do that job. That is not a red light, and it's only on an AKD they do that. They set up the checkpoints.
Well, what is the level of collaboration between the police and then your institution? Because if you have raised this issue about them, coming there every AK market day, and largely not because necessarily to keep the peace, but basically to just extort people on the road, then they would have also, listened, or some sort of engagement that may have come through that process. But I'm just wondering, what's the level of collaboration or engagement between you and the police?
Yes, very cordial with the police. They are doing a whole lot of good job. Now and then they usually call the securities summit, Geneva, to lecture or to bring the people, the security outfits we have, the modern techniques regarding security. They try to equip them with whatever is available, So I don't think it has to do with this police calling us or trying to arrange for get meetings and all that. They have done enough of the meetings. This incident that happened is very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. It couldn't have happened if that place was, the traffic was allowed to flow. But there's no point. If we need any police there, we will call the police and say, listen, we are believing that this place is really dangerous for our people. Can you just set up a checkpoint here? And if we're asking for that, it must be something that is regular, not something that we do only on a KD. People move around the vicinity, around that area, and then they do it on every day, and that's a regular basis. So a K is not only the human beings move. So let us be mindful of that. So to me, what happened is unfortunate, like I said. The police, generally, they are doing very well because they call on regular meetings with all these neighborhood watch and what have you, to always train them, to always acquaint them with whatever that is happening. So I don't see what I think what we need to do now is, like I said, let us go back to the table, to the drawing table, and see how we can structure the security network within that neighborhood. A lot of things are happening there which nobody's taking, nobody's taking care of it. Nobody is trying to show concern. That is just it. Apart from this, we have internal security lapses within Ojuriba entirely, which is very, very wrong. Because if only we can plan before time, we wouldn't have gone into all this. We don't know. This thing has happened not once. This thing that happened today, it happened, I think, a year or two ago. So we have a lot of casualties. Police, they were slaughtered along that road. That is very close to police, the area command.
Wow. They
were killed. And then the other time, before now, it happened the other side, Igwe area. We lost police people there. Recently, one of our prominent sons were shot dead in the particular, just there, with former chairman of the local government and the brother. They were killed. That place, within that vicinity. Now again, we are experiencing is it not enough for us to go back and think? So this is just the problem. We need there's a lot one need to give, as advice to the police or H.R.H or the security agency, which cannot be given on this road, cannot be given on here. It's supposed to be when we come together, especially the traditional rulers, they play a very important role when it comes to security. If the government is involved in this, the local, the traditional rulers in the security, you see, most of these problems will be solved. We don't need to go to the moon to know how to solve this problem. It's a very simple thing.
All right.
So that's it.
Igwe, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your insights. I truly
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Signature TV, news in your pocket.